today I am here to talk about what I love about Yale, and that's so much. This might be a long video. So, if you're new here, I am an upcoming sophomore at Yale University. However, I'm not going to classes in the fall. But I got my coffee. We're here to talk. Well, I just recently made a video about what I hate about Yale, and so you guys can go check that out. But I love Yale so much. I have my bullet journal, and I wrote down what I love about Yale. There's a lot. First, I say the most cliche thing that everyone says they love about Yale, but it's so true, is the people. And at every, I went to a bunch of Yale tours because I live so close to Yale. And at every single tour, at the end, they'd be like, why did you choose Yale? Why did I choose Yale? Well, I chose Yale because of the people, or something like that. And I was like, of course, you're gonna say that. Everyone literally says that. But then I went to Yale, and then I was like, everyone here is so amazing. Okay, this might be low-key weird, but I like to eat in the dining hall alone. If I saw anyone that I knew a little bit, even if I just followed them on Instagram or something, I'd go up to them if they're alone too, and I'd be like, oh, can I sit with you? And I don't know, we'd have really good conversations. And yeah, all of the conversations I've just had with people have been so amazing. There's been no really awkward small talk. People are so funny too, and just joke around, and also it's so amazing too because every single person is from somewhere different, pretty much. And there's people from all around the world. And like I said, I've been in Connecticut my entire life. So I've never met someone from Japan. And if you watched my day in the life video, you'll see that one of my friends that I made, Mao, shout out Mao, I love you. She's from Tokyo, and what? That's so cool. And I've met people from literally everywhere. Their perspective on the world and on everything is so different, and just being able to hear them, it's just so cool to yeah, to see the world in a different way. I think it's amazing. And also everyone is so brilliant and has such cool and unique goals that they have for their lives, and just such cool stories of how they got to Yale. Everyone's amazing. And to continue with the people, not only the students are amazing, the professors and the teaching assistants are phenomenal. So, well, everyone I've met, I haven't met a bad apple yet, but maybe there are some. Lastly, about the people, I talked about the Frocos a little bit in my What I Hate About Yale video, but they are not what I hate about Yale. I loved my Froco. Shout out Chris. Yeah, they're just super, they're whenever you're around them, they're super hype, and they just hype you up, and they're just always there for you and really care about your success in school. They're basically seniors who live with the freshmen in their residential college. Yeah, just help us through navigating our first year at Yale, and kind of act as an RA too. But yeah, really help us with our education and everything. And it was really crazy because my Froco, which stands for freshman counselor, by the way, my Froco, well, it has the same scholarship as me. I made a whole video about my scholarship. But yeah, he had the same scholarship as me, so we were cookie cousins, and it was so exciting. It was such a nice moment. To continue on something other than the people, I also am obsessed. This might be like an unpopular opinion. I don't know, but I am obsessed with Yale dining. One big thing that like I didn't do that I really, really want to be more intentional about when the dining halls open, whenever that is, when we get back on campus. Um, but I really want to get to know the dining staff a lot better. I was kind of shy, so I didn't like reach out to them a lot. I just like said hi and stuff. The dining halls are beautiful. I'll put some pictures all over here. But yeah, they're beautiful and the food is amazing. I love the food so much. I don't know if it's unpopular opinion, but I think the food is so good and like they have a lot of good like vegetarian options, I think. Vegan, not so much. My friend's vegan and she said they didn't really have it good. But vegetarian, okay, I'll just tell you my top 3 dining halls if y'all go to Yale or if you're planning on visiting or whatever. My top 3 favorite are Pearson, Silliman, and Berkeley. Not in any particular order. I think they're just my 3 favorite. But there is this juice. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put a picture of me with my juice. There's this juice. It's like orange guava juice. It is so good. Like literally, my sister, when she would come to visit me, she'd like give me the orange guava juice. A lot of people, like a lot of other videos that I've watched about like, what people hate about Yale, people have said like the weather, like Connecticut weather, and that's something that I love. I may be biased, but let me just tell you, I love tropical weather too, but I also love a good rainy day. Nice little rainy day. The first day of classes, I'll put a video. First day of classes at Yale was raining and it was just so beautiful and you get to jump in all the puddles and it's just like so calming too, and it's just so nice. And like having all 4 seasons, let me just tell you, that's the best. Summer, it's kind of like humid, like rainforest vibes, which I dig. And then fall is like nice, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, nice little breeze. The leaves changing colors. Girl, the trees, there's so many trees at Yale. And then winter, we haven't had a good hardy winter recently, but the winters, like when you have a nice blizzard and you're just trudging through that 4-foot snow, yeah, I love the snow so much. Snowball fights, just watching the snow fall, it's just so beautiful. And then spring, it's like all of the flowers come up, and then all over Yale there's so many flowers everywhere and it's just so beautiful. Another like Connecticut specific thing I love about Yale is New Haven itself. I literally love New Haven. Also probably biased. Yeah, I love just the community of people. Getting places makes sense. It's kind of easy to understand. I love like like it's not as like college vibes as like Cambridge is, but it definitely has very much college vibes near New Haven. But like there's still a lot of young adults in New Haven, and yeah. And specifically, y'all probably know, like I hope y'all know, I'm Christian, so there are so many great churches in New Haven, and there's even like some student-led churches, I'm pretty sure, on Yale's campus. But I encountered this amazing church in New Haven, and yeah, so that's really nice. And just to like follow up on that, the Christian community at Yale in New Haven, I would say that like since I'm in college, I'm not really involved in a church right now, but there are Christian ministries on campus. So basically, what that means, a Christian ministry, it's just like a Christian club, pretty much, on campus, and there's quite a bit. I talk a lot about this in my Being Christian at Yale video. I am involved in Chi Alpha. I just have so many friends from Chi Alpha, and it's just like the most, like, I didn't have Christian friends growing up, so it's amazing, and I love the community, and like, like the students and the staff, I love them all so much. So just to continue a little bit more talking about like groups and clubs at Yale, I am not involved in acapella, but acapella at Yale is insane. It's insane. I love it so much. I love the hype energy, like, and everyone is just so good. I I literally, if you look at my Yale supplemental video, one of my essays literally included the Spizwinks because they visited my middle school. I love acapella. They literally have their music on iTunes, and I listen to it like walking around school all the time. And I'm just like, okay, it's kind of bad too because I don't just listen to Yale acapella, but I also listen to like other schools acapella. But Yale acapella is what is it called? Is superior. Yeah, so I love Yale acapella so much. Spizwinks, Whiff and Poofs are my top faves, but all of them are good. Another group at Yale that I love, I want to get more involved in.
Definitely, I wasn't involved in a lot of things this year. I was kind of just like figuring everything out. It's pretty hard to figure out. Talk about it in my first gym video.
Why am I plugging so many videos? Yeah. Anyways, I love La Casa. So La Casa is, I don't know how they like put it. It's like the Latinx community on campus, and they have a lot of different clubs coming out of La Casa. It was just cool to like be in a space with a lot of like Latinx people because yeah, growing up too, I didn't really have that either. So I just loved meeting like, and I never grew up speaking Spanish either, so I'd say the next thing is traditions that Yale has. Wait, that's a big one. I'm gonna save that one for last. Stay tuned. I'd say another thing I love about Yale is the study places. I personally don't like to study in libraries where there's a lot of people around me. Studying also, like, I don't know, like, I'm fine in Starbucks. Yeah, so a really cool thing that Yale has, what a picture, is these little study rooms, and it's so hard to find one, but like I like kind of figured out the times that people aren't in them a lot, and then I like go there and I'm like, and then I get a little study room and I study all by myself, and it's like a little box that I'm in, and it's just so nice. I love it. In Sterling Memorial Library, oh, I love it. You can like go in the stacks and study, and it's like where they put all the books, and like really up high. There's actually like not good lighting, so it's kind of dark. Like you have to go during the day so you don't like fall asleep. But you have to go when it's bright. But yeah, it's really nice vibes though. I like it. Each residential college also has personal like little study spot, like little libraries for the college. And yeah, so the last one and my favorite, probably not my favorite thing about Yale, but I do really love the vibe of how like Yale is like established and has all of these traditions already, and like things that I could hear about and like other alumni have experienced, and then I could have like a similar experience, and then we could like share them, and like that's why I love Gilmore Girls, because like see what she does, how it could be like so similar to like what I'm doing too right now, I guess. I'd say the number one tradition that I love is the game, like the Harvard Yale football game, and like in Gilmore Girls it's kind of like what it was at Yale. Not that much like it, but kind of. I just love watching football, and I like knew people I knew like 3 guys, I think, on the team, and so it was cool to like see them, and like yeah, and I think Yale won this year, and so it was really tense. I didn't stay the whole time. Let me just be honest. I didn't stay the whole time because I was freezing. I did not dress good enough for the weather. It got so cold. I literally could not feel my hands or my feet. So next year I'm going to be more prepared. That's sad. Anyways, whenever I go again, I'll be more prepared. Oh, another tradition that we kind of had is like the I just heard about this and I was like, please, like, I hope people actually do this. But yeah, so most of the freshmen all live on old campus. And so when there was the first snow of the year, which was kind of lame this year, but like when there was the first like big snow, we had a freshman football fight. God, football. We had a freshman snowball fight. And it was so fun. It was like some of the residential colleges are like rival colleges, so they were like teaming up. I thought it was so cute, and I just love a good snowball fight, you know? What else? I feel like another thing that I did like, but I can see how it was like probably a waste of money. But it was nice to get everyone together. I mean, I just liked dressing up for these two things. I didn't really like them, but I like an excuse to like dress up and be extra. So there was like a freshman formal, and there was a freshman like holiday dinner or something like that. And yeah, I'll put pictures here. But I just love a good excuse to dress up, and like I don't really go to parties. I love a good school sponsored dance. And yeah, so you heard it here. You heard it here. Those are all the things that I love about Yale. I love Yale so much. I'm surprised I did not cry in this video. But yeah, I'm going to try to make more chat day videos about college. And I hope you like this. So like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.